Hello, dear Pisces. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 10th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Pisces. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Pisces has a great will to fight, so it's not unusual for them to have to deal with certain things that could happen at work today. In the end, they'll come out of any conflict that may arise very well. Pisces, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. You'll have good news in the economic and legal sector, effective responses without much delay. Now, pay attention, Pisces, your ruler is retrograde and the planet Neptune is also in transit in a sign of your same element. What can happen in your love life? You're too sensitive, and anything you interpret in your own way can cause jealousy, sadness, or worse, abrupt reactions towards your partner that you'll later regret. The best thing is to let life flow and not impose yourself on it. You may have some expenses, but you'll be able to handle them without trauma. You will have the opportunity to do something different, or you will have some option for change. You are still in a bad period of money, but it is temporary. You will go up. Enjoy your free time more, do not neglect your hobbies and look for company. You will be invited to a party, and if you go, you will have a great time. In love, you will have a restless and adventurous spirit. During this day, you will move a lot. You will want to make some changes in your image, consult with someone who has experience. You are fine, but rest as much as you can and continue taking care of yourself. You will replenish your energy for good if you get out of the usual places a little. It will help you a lot to clear your head. If you are more consistent when it comes to your physical form, there will be good results. You will feel good, and today you have woken up with a lot of energy and you will notice it. Your ruler, Neptune, is still in sextile with Saturn and Pluto, two good aspects that help to balance the cosmic balance. This is a day of joy and dreams, romances, and unimaginable adventures. Your imagination is flying, and something that happened in recent days inspires you to think about a future commitment. The best thing you can do for your partner is to listen to him or her patiently. It is not the time to argue or discuss, but simply to listen and try to better understand his or her points of view. In this way, you will strengthen your love relationship and come out well from your difficulties in love. Your love life and other key relationships are at stake right now, which is why it is so important to clarify differences and overcome those misunderstandings of the past, which may have caused involuntary estrangements or sentimental separations with your partner. After the clarifications, everything will go much better. Phrase of the day. Your capacity and will have no limits. Do not let fear put them there. Put your sign's capacity for empathy to work, you will need it. The secret of happiness is in your patience. Tolerance will allow you to save a relationship. Remember that no one is perfect and you have made mistakes in the past too. Health. Don't be carried away by the comments of those who are always complaining and have a defeatist and pitiful attitude. Your natural optimism, accentuated now by the transit of the moon in your element, will help you overcome obstacles, but you must be firm and keep those negative people away from your life. Your emotional balance must not be ruined. Don't react negatively to the provocations of those who are determined to bother you either. If you give them excessive importance, your health may suffer. Shrug your shoulders and move on. At work. Stay alert and you will discover that there is great potential in your work to get your overdue tasks done and, at the same time, advance to a better position. It is not outside your job where success lies, but in your own place. You will receive very encouraging news in that regard. Your creativity is on a high level and you receive a positive impact from people around you who encourage you to carry out your enthusiasm in a self-employed job you have recently started. Money and fortune. Take care of the money you have earned with so much effort and do not waste it on friends who are not worth it, because they only seek you out when they need you. Make a new list of friends and keep only the loyal ones, the true friends. Your presence will be a decisive factor in this project, and you should demand payment for your services and the fair amount. You could find yourself involved in a lucrative activity with a group of people interested in your experience and qualifications. Today's astral biorhythm. Sexual energy level, intermediate. Cosmic dynamics, your sensitivity and wonderful intuition, which helps you make the right decisions. Dangerous tendency, letting yourself be influenced or impressed by the pessimistic ideas and fears of those who approach you. What should you avoid? Wasting time on small things, on things that are not relevant. The best relationship today. Things will go very well with a water sign and also an earth sign, both elements compatible with you. The most tense relationship, avoid controversies with natives of the sign Leo or Aquarius. Your current compatibility. It is good with signs of your element and also with your opposite, Virgo. If you are single, in this synodic month that has just begun, you will discover attraction where you least expected to find it. The special lucky number for today is 51. Try to use it, just like your lucky color, which is gray. The universal number is 8 in numerology. The totals are reduced to simple digits. Now I will tell you your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business. They are given according to the standard time of Eastern Europe, and you must adapt them to your national time. 6:15 a.m. 9:30 a.m. 9:25 p.m. 10:40 p.m. The lucky numbers in chance for you are 3, 11, 22, and 35. It's not time to make sudden changes in your life. It's time to take a break and leave things as they are for a while. If your relationship is not going well, you should take the option of putting some distance between the two of you. Pisces, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. The person next to you needs support right now. They may be going through a difficult situation. Make sure you are present and provide support, even if they say they are fine. Your support is essential in their life. Someone very important to you will ask you for an urgent favor today. Don't miss the opportunity to help, even if it means extra effort. Today is a day to rest, especially if you don't have many pending responsibilities. Don't underestimate the importance of taking care of your health, as it is closely related to your physical and mental well-being. Remember that the state of your body reflects what happens in your mind. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. If you have a partner, you have woken up with a huge desire to correct that mistake you made and you don't know where to start. However, it is something very simple: apologize and listen. You cannot know where you should focus your efforts if you do not first hear from her own mouth how you hurt her. If you do not have a partner, do not hesitate to show yourself as the fun person you are, because the person you are interested in is waiting for a new spark in their life. Someone who, with their attitude, can make everyday hardships more tolerable, and of course, you are the person who responds 100% to that description. You won't have to regret an unspoken word. You will discover the power of silence and tolerance when it comes to clarifying a sentimental issue. You vibrate in a passionate tone that melts hearts, but you also melt yourself if you don't stand firm when facing your sentimental destiny. You have to learn to prioritize your expenses, because although you are a good creditor, the truth is that you leave many gaps in your obligations. In addition to suffering delays and difficulties, you end up paying surcharges and fines. Make a calendar of your payments and put your biggest debts first. Don't worry if your efforts have gone unnoticed this week. Do your duty calmly, and in the next few days you will be reaping the fruits of your efforts. Talking to yourself is one of the best strategies to get to know yourself. Don't be afraid of making a fool of yourself if you are seen doing so. Keep up that conversation whenever you think it is necessary. Today, with so many people shouting with their hands-free phones in the street, no one will notice. Not even the transit of the moon will invigorate you, as tomorrow it will be entering your sign. You feel in a state of inner balance that is conducive to helping you recover energy and make better progress in your health plans. This way of seeing life will be beneficial to you and will benefit you greatly. There is only one way to reach the most distant places and achieve those goals that now seem impossible. Get going. With the retrograde entry of your ruler, Neptune, in your sign, certain economic matters will get a little stuck. But don't worry, as it will be something temporary that will soon be resolved. You are realizing that you are going through an excellent moment in your life, Pisces, but now what you have to do is try not to lose it. Everything depends on you and your daily attitude towards life. Don't dismiss certain advice that someone in your closest circle will give you today. They know what they are talking about. Listen to him and draw conclusions from the conversation. He will serve as a guide, and if you pay attention to him daily, good luck will continue to smile on you. Pisces, today you can have an exciting day with someone who has recently entered your life. You should get to know him better, but don't be in a hurry to do so. In love, you should never pressure or force events. It is a very good thing, but it needs more time. Don't be impatient or you will ruin it. Cancer and Pisces, compatibility of signs in love, friendship, and work. Is your sign compatible with your partner's? Do you want to set up a business and would you like to know your compatibility with your partner? Is your sign compatible with your friend's signs? The compatibility of Cancer and Pisces is very high and is based on the fact that both belong to the water element and also on their shared sensitivity. If the two most sensitive signs of the zodiac come together in any area, nothing can go wrong, although they will not be free from certain friction or differences due to other less similar character traits. Even so, Cancer and Pisces will defend their relationships against all odds, aware that they will find in them the tranquility and serenity to which they both aspire. They will maintain very special and cordial relationships of complicity in all areas where they meet. Cancer and Pisces in love. Their shared feelings, together with their affinity of characters, will make them a romantic couple envied by all. They will immediately attract each other intuitively. Between Cancer and Pisces, it is very likely that there will be a crush that will give rise to an intense, harmonious, and lasting relationship. Both Cancer and Pisces are attracted to sharing intimate spaces in which they can meet and intuit each other even without words. The warm and protective style of Cancer and Pisces suggests deeply committed couples, in which it will be easy to reach agreements and plan things together, and in total agreement. They just have to be careful with their very high sensitivity in both cases. This excess of feeling could make correct expression in love difficult. The intuition and empathy that characterizes Cancer and Pisces sometimes suggests that the other has to understand what one needs without the need for words, but this does not work like this. For the relationship to go smoothly, they will have to learn to express what they feel, what they want, what they like, and what they hate. If they achieve this perfect communication, they would put the finishing touch to one of the best love relationships of the zodiac wheel, which can last a lifetime. Conclusion of Cancer and Pisces in love. The sensitivity of these signs and their developed intuition will make them avoid problems before they appear. Cancer and Pisces in friendship. The friendship between Cancer and Pisces will last a lifetime even without them trying. If there is one area in which they can overcome the sentimental issue, it is in friendship, intense and deep to unsuspected limits. In any case, nobody should expect to see Cancer and Pisces stuck together like Siamese twins. Their relationship transcends the physical aspect and enters the spiritual world. Both Cancer and Pisces will consider each other as brothers, and they will not need to see each other every day or be in constant contact to maintain this solid union. They connect very well due to their willingness to learn from each other and support them in everything. Cancer brings security to the relationship, while Pisces is the generator of ideas, is innovative and feels free in decision-making. Cancer, on the other hand, is more meticulous and needs security before jumping into the ring. They will always listen to each other, and this will result in a relationship with few failures and many successes. They will only disagree on how to have fun, because Cancer is much more conservative than Pisces in this area, but they will let their friend convince them that, from time to time, it is positive to break the rules. Conclusion of Cancer and Pisces in friendship. Excellent companions, they understand each other like no one else and share many interests. Pisces, it is important that you listen a little more to the voices inside you today. Often, those voices are a mix of our own ideas, thoughts, and, in some cases, our own prohibitions and limitations. Sometimes we do not pay enough attention to what those inner voices are telling us, but keep in mind that they will not always be there when you need them. That is why it is crucial that you listen to them when they manifest, because many times they contain the keys to solving problems or making important decisions in your life. Those intuitions that seem to come out of nowhere are actually part of your inner wisdom. For Pisces, there are always more people in the world who need their help, although they often live very focused on their own thoughts and emotions. However, Pisces will always be faced with what happens to others, as they cannot help but help those in need. Your empathetic nature makes you always willing to offer support, even when you are going through your own challenges. Today will be a day when that empathy will take you to an important place, as you could be providing valuable help to someone close to you. A challenging moment of the day will be when you discover a lie that has been told to you. This could affect you more than you think, especially if it comes from a person who is very important to you. This discovery can become a low point in your day, especially if the lie comes from someone you love deeply. The pain you will feel will be significant, but this is where your ability to evaluate the situation maturely comes in. I recommend that you consider whether that lie really deserves you to walk away or if, on the contrary, you can forgive that person. Sometimes lies are the product of fears or insecurities, and if the person dared to reveal the truth to you, it is probably because they felt guilty and wanted to be honest. Although it is difficult, the second option, forgiveness, often requires more courage and can be an opportunity to strengthen the relationship instead of destroying it. Despite this challenge, Pisces can rest easy, because the rest of the day will be full of positive messages. Today is a day when you will be receptive to all the good things that life has to offer you. The universe seems to be aligned to show you signs and paths that can lead you to new opportunities and learning. Take advantage of the day by observing everything around you. Many times, inspiration and the most useful advice come when we least expect it, so keep your senses awake. If you live near the sea, consider taking a walk on the beach at the end of the day. Contact with water, which is your natural element, will help you clear your mind and recharge your energy. The sound of the waves and the sea breeze have a calming effect that will allow you to close the day with tranquility and inner peace. A close friend will seek you out today to have a deep and sincere conversation about a situation that worries them. Listening carefully to their problems and offering advice based on your own experience will be a very valuable gesture for that person. Remember that your experiences can be the guide your friend needs right now. Be careful not to jump into a new relationship just to avoid the pain of past relationships. Sometimes, when we try to forget someone through another person, we are only multiplying the problems. Today is not a good day to embark on a relationship for that purpose. In fact, it is never a good day to do so. It is always best to make sure that you are interested in someone for who that person is, and not because they help you forget someone else. If you do, you will never know if you really love that person or if you are simply using the relationship as an emotional distraction. Love must be authentic and sincere for it to work. It is important that you do not leave room for melancholy or thoughts about past relationships in your home. Neither you nor your partner can build a solid relationship if you are longing for the arms of other people. Maybe your partner makes comments casually or as part of a flirtatious game, but the truth is that this type of attitude ends up damaging the relationship. Make sure to talk about this if it is affecting you, because although it may seem harmless, this type of behavior can generate emotional wounds that are difficult to heal. Also, it is essential that you do not deceive the person who has been by your side for so long. Sincerity is one of the keys for relationships to prosper, and you cannot allow yourself to fall into the error of using the other person as a tool to satisfy your own needs. Pisces, do not be that person who only uses others as if they were worthless objects. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.